Anyway, how is everybody doing? Today, I think it's probably close to, or if maybe we are just at the end. We'll see here. Inspect the fastbid. Fastbid's gone. Check up the deserter now. Check up on the deserter now. We have asked Classy about Sunday night. I don't think that's gonna happen. Probably never gonna see her again. I was hoping that we were gonna be able to do this quest here. I really thought that we were gonna be able to give this figurine to Dolores Day. She wasn't Dolores Day though, but I mean in the dream. I thought we were gonna be able to technically give her this Dolores, the figurine, but no. So I'm not sure how you do this one. And find someone with technical expertise to contact the coalition. I kind of feel like this quest right here is either you need to have some way to get in with the lady in the church, because we had the dialogue option for it a while back, but when we went through that dialogue it just disappeared after that, so we haven't been able to talk to her about it again. And the only other thing I can... Hold on. Oh, sorry. I'm back. And the only other thing I can think of is Ruby. But yeah, that's not gonna happen this playthrough. And then we need to buy some pants from Kudo. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen either. We found the rifle scope, a common 30mm sniper scope attachable to almost any bolt action 4.46 caliber. It uses an older style non-dotted range finding reticle. Yeah, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Seaweed is still stuck on the lens and it suffered water damage from its time in the Fastbid's dowry. The bolt action 4.46 caliber Triangong is the poor man's sniper rifle. While not the most reliable of firearms, it is relatively precise due to a very manageable recoil, thus allowing the shooter to take multiple consecutive shots fast. Gotta go fast. This particular piece is missing a scope though. Okay. But yeah, that is the murder weapon, seems. But before we go and talk to this guy, I'm just gonna see if we can... Is there anything else we can explore? We talk to Kim?
Yes.
No? He has nothing to say about the Phasmid?
Soft covers, serialized, fantastique, and detect.
Yeah, another thing we can't do right now. I don't know. Like if we are able to level again, we might succeed with some other check. Let's see if we can even return. I'm gonna make a hard save here. Just in case.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Are you sure? There are things we still need to do here.
He looks at the ruined flak tower on the cliffside. You're right. Let's get to it. Oh, we can't even leave.
The skiff is swaying.
Alright, we can't even... We cannot leave from this. It's too late. Alright. Well, in that case... guess we just... Man, I love this music, man. And it's gone. So soothing. Reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII. For some reason. I don't know. I just get that feeling from this game. Sometimes I think it's the... like in the beginning of Final Fantasy VIII, you are like attacking this, like this city that is kind of like in ruins or at the... is under attack by whatever the hell, monsters? Yeah, it's been a while. You're defending it against some kind of mech thing. I don't know why, but I just get the feeling. Like it reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII. One of my personal favorite games. You feel eyes on your back. Someone's watching, but you can't say where. But yeah, Final Fantasy VIII is probably one of my favorite games. I mean, everybody loves Final Fantasy VII. Yep. And I do too.
There's a rain-soaked mattress.
B triple prime.
Already done this. And I do that. And I do as well, I mean. Final Fantasy VII. Great game. I haven't played the remake, though. I'm not sure if I'm interested. Hey pals, how are you doing? I'm not too interested in the remake of Final Fantasy. Because that is, I don't know, that to me personally, that would feel like playing a remake of Baldur's Gate 2. Or Baldur's Gate. It's like, don't mess with my story, bro. Thank you, Mira. Oh, nice, you're feeling better. Glad to hear it. And also, hello, XCOM JJ, if I didn't say so, sorry. Just got the heavy eviscerator Dark Tide. That sounds cool. Yeah, I seem to be having I seem to be having some kind of issue with the redeeming my code. Not sure why. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that later. Okay, well, we doesn't seem like we have much else to do here, so we can't leave the island, apparently. So yeah, guess we're gonna talk to this guy, see what happens. Hello.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Something is very wrong with him now.
You think? Sir, how could you not see the phasmid?
See.
He stares at the reeds and falls silent.
Mr. Duras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets, his gap-toothed mouth shaking.
Man, was he mind controlled by the phasmid? Wave your hand in front of his eyes.
A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands are trembling, and he breathes slowly.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Duras?
Yeah, just drag him.
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
We found some things in the phasmid's nest, Mr. Draws.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Show him the ceramic helmet.
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the Phasmid even. If it did, this is incredible.
Show him the Aranese passport.
No reaction. His breathing is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80.
Let's have a closer look at that after. I think I'll be more useful than him.
He nods towards the old man. Show him the detached scope.
I lost.
Lost it, Mr. Dross?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie Phasmid?
The lieutenant observes the lens sparkle in your hand. Yeah. It's a kind of shiny object collecting Phasmid.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
I'm going to let you rest now, Mr. Dross.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal.
What has happened to this man? He's gone crazy, man.
Old age and shock.
He looks at him, then you. I think it's the Phasmid. Old age and shock. Yeah. Or, I think it's the Phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the Phasmid. The combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
He couldn't see it, Kim. It's just the reeds for. It's just reeds for him.
That could be part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here. Mr. Dross.
He touches the man's shoulder.
No response.
Maybe this is how the Phasmid has stayed hidden all these years. No, it's not that. Yeah, go all in on the Phasmid.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief, and hence not credible. But anyone who spends a long time with it.
Yeah, you forget it's here.
Mr. Dross, have you ever seen a stick insect pretending to be the reeds?
Wait, maybe the stick insect, the Phasmid, is he the sniper? The old man stutters.
The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57. This is a little advanced for a nurse.
Yeah, just nothing that a cup of coffee and a kick in the ass isn't gonna solve, right? He's been here for a long time. Who knows how much of it in its company.
He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him. Like he didn't want to leave this place, and the insect maybe.
He looks at his notebook.
I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. Thank God we have the photo.
Oh yeah, don't lose it, man.
No one would believe you without it.
Fuck him. Who needs you to be... Who... Like, why do people need to believe you when you have experienced something as amazing as this? Fuck other people, man. They wouldn't even begin to fathom the experience anyway, so...
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
Just be happy that you got to experience it. Okay. Alright, so the quest continues. The return. Alright. We got experience again, so it would be nice to have some more. I don't even know. Man, again, I wish I had... spec this character a different way, but at least when we have had some triggers from the the empathy, the esprit de corps from the Inland Empire, and Volition has helped us a few times. So I'm still happy with the results here. We got the psyche, the perception. I mean, got it very high. So the three skills I really wanted, the visual calculus, shivers, and perception, these three combined has been, yeah, amazing. It's just everything that I wanted. It's like the perfect film noir cop movie story. Just excellent. Yeah, not enough calculus. Yeah. That's fine. That's what happens when you just wing it. Drop that. Man, you looked so much better with the stash, man. Oh shit. It's armor, man. Nah, give me back my hat.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
We are done here.
It says, adjusting his glasses as he looks out over the water.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet. But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. Two men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, she's gone. Okay.
Look what the tide brought him.
Says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly, his expression changes and he tilts his head.
You look like a fucking clown, Harry. Not like a funny police officer, but like a real-life, full-time, pie-in-the-face, unicycle riding circus employee.
Yeah, and? So, well, that's like your opinion, man.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen.
Yep.
This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
Wait, you're the asshole. I mean, you're the man with the sunglasses. Forget about all this. There's a giant... No one else seems bothered by my style, motherfucker. Yeah, who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstam. I believe we've met on several occasions.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Quemar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
Okay.
Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
Hey. Sup, horseface?
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your actions.
We might need your help with something later.
He adds, suddenly regaining his confidence.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
No, Kim, you've gotta have my back. Let's destroy him. Just fuck him up. Yeah, that's another playthrough. Way to feed me to the wolves. Ah, thank you, Lieutenant.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Lieutenant. It's a new word. New way to say it. Like in the Americas, you say lieutenant. On the island that is England, They say lieutenant. Lieutenant. And these dudes say lieutenant? Or how did she say that? Like the different pronunciations of... Yeah, anyway. She says warmly, flashing the lieutenant, the tiniest of smiles.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
Wait, you're the man with the... No one else seems to be bothered by my style.
Bothered by it? Harry, you're a goddamn cop. They're afraid of you.
Oh, that explains it.
Yes, that has always explained it.
Man. Stick up the ass. What, Jean? Viscamer? Scammer? Viscous.
This is not the first time he's seen you all decked out in wacko.
So?
Vic, calm down.
Yeah, Vic the Dick. Wait, you're the man with the sunglasses.
That's right. And you're some kind of an urban scarecrow thing?
Ooh, good comeback. I ain't gonna tell them about this super cool insect that we saw. Fuck these guys. What is this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trant, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
Fucking hobby psychologist here.
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
Yeah, get out of here. I don't need your counsel.
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
Shit kid.
Shit kid. What an interesting moniker.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What's a shit kid? Is that Kuno? Is that the definition of Kuno? A shit kid? Well, at least they didn't call me the skid mark. How did you know I was here? You aren't the man with sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde. Yeah. He's a phony. You never told me you're not the horse-faced woman. So, Trant Hildestam turns out to be Special Consultant Trant Hildestam. Goddamn. Duped again. No one's who they say they are. You mentioned a task force? What is this shit?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Refresh my memory. Who else is in this?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trant fucking Hildestam, and Guillaume Baby.
Okay, he stares at you.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Wow, this guy is very angry. What did we do to him? I wonder why. Is he only pissed because we got drunk? I mean, come on, man. Yeah, first, who's Guillaume Bevy? Guillaume, yeah. Good luck pronouncing that name with my accent. Okay, so what does the unit do? Dude. Yeah, first, who's this guy?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit.
Guillaume.
Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Trant because I'm forcing him to stay.
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and partial to sunglasses?
Yeah, is this Guillaume Bevy blonde with sunglasses like you were? Oh, I thought it was the same guy.
See? There. He's getting it. I was impersonating him.
Oh.
Look at me, I'm G. Bevy. It was going to be funny, but then you really did have brain damage. so not so much anymore.
He sincerely thought it was going to be amusing for both of you.
Okay, so what does the unit do?
It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry. Because of you.
Oh, your specialist tier? God damn.
The 41st isn't...
He trails off, not wishing to finish the sentence. What's a shit kid?
You. Shit kid? That's you.
Ah, okay.
Maybe you've deserved it.
What do you mean deserve it? I think it's a cool title. I have heard worse. How did you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
Hey, I helped that guy start a pinball business. Fuck you, man. After all that Sylvie stuff, he betrays me. I saved his establishment, and he still betrays me? Yeah, that's what I said. Turn to face the general direction of the whirling and yell. Damn you, cafeteria manager! You betrayed me for the last time, goddamn Garth! I will find you! I understand. Okay, Garth told you.
And people on this street helped us too, with your whereabouts.
What street people?
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary local drunk.
Could be worse. You aren't the man with the sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true.
Nice. Another case solved. Just check another one in here. Case solved 217. Got him.
And it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Actually, I suspected something was off. Maybe if you hadn't been so sarcastic, I would have realized I knew you. Yeah.
I'm clinically depressed, Harry. Sorry if I wasn't in the mood to butter you up after you told us to fuck off.
Okay, I had that coming.
Had what coming? Not recognizing people you work with every day. Brain damage.
He is very upset I don't remember him. What a narcissist. God damn. You never told me you're not the horse-faced woman. Yep.
Lieutenant, my name is not horse-faced woman. It's Judith Minot. I was assigned to your unit 2 months ago. I thought we were friends.
We're still friends. I just have a stupid head. Oh, Patrol Officer Minot. Glad to make the acquaintance. Let's put the past behind us. I am truly sorry, Officer Minot.
Okay, you're my commanding officer. I really want to respect you. I want us to have a normal relationship.
Okay.
That will never happen, Jude. He's the rudest man on earth. He's the reason why the rest of us have to take sensitivity training. And I hate sensitivity training.
So Trant Hiddlestam turns out to be Special Consultant Trant Hiddlestam.
Yes, I'm Trant Hiddlestam. I never said I wasn't Trant Hiddlestam.
Okay, or the way you said it. Wait, what's up with the kid then?
Mikhail? Mikhail's my son.
Oh yeah? What was up with all the interesting history? Spy on me? Oh, okay. Sorry?
No problem.
So what are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on.
Okay. Where have you been all this time?
Where have we been? We've been fucking off as far as I remember.
He crosses his arms. Okay, he's clearly very hurt.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
All will burn. Satellite Officer Wickmare. Make no mistake about it. Why didn't you detect or die then? Why would you leave a literal police god? I said all those things. I'm not like that anymore.
Yes, you're sorry. You're the sorriest cop who ever lived. Nothing has changed, Harry. I've heard this repentance shit a million times over.
Alright. None of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola, pound, and so on.
As displayed in a station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Wait, socio-economically? You think I'm so poor I lost my memory? I've been there. I drank so much I lost my memory, and I'm now slowly recovering it. I made it all up. It was a fantasy, a stupid joke. A joke. I know what I am. Yeah, it might have something to do with an anomaly in the church. A 2mm hole in the world, oh my god. Goddamn. I am a highly experimental detective. This was a method I used to solve the case. Something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism. I think so.
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant? I can go for that. Shit kid is a broken man. Always has been. Who isn't? I know I am. But you know what?
I don't give a shit.
I keep my shit together. Also, I know a person can't wipe their own mind, however traumatic it gets. That doesn't happen. You're lying, or insane, or both.
Okay. Just because you can't grasp it or understand it, it just, yeah, can't happen.
But Detective Wigmare, he has blanked out before.
I have?
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
So you don't remember not remembering. Beautiful.
Sweet.
The two cases in your ledger, the unsolvable case and the Next World mural, those were recent. Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all, something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures towards the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for its end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in a major crimes unit? Is he a crétin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Line detective is good for now. Fuck all of you, I don't want to be in your unit. Yeah, fuck you guys. He's wrong, I'm too far gone for work. I am ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the party? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
Jesus, what now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Just stand there.
Yeah, just stand there. It's cool.
Okay.
No, now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Alone in the ocean. Feign ignorance. It was stolen by Jacob Irv. That wasn't me. It was stolen by traffic hooligans. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. I thought the killer would be underwater. It wasn't. Tequila, sunset. I also jumped the canal, by the way. Yeah, fucking hero. Evil Knievel. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing there. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk.
Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of everyone's payslip.
Yeah, no problem.
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
I got my badge right here. Show it. Wait, my badge?
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Okay. Fucking hell, let's try to catch it.
You juggle the badge for a second, unsuccessfully, and it lands on the ground, some 2 meters away. Ouch! You strained your elbow trying to catch that stupid thing. Damn it.
Oh man, this guy is... Yeah. Just how I feel right now, from after work.
He found it. He found it, Jean. It's his badge.
Oh yeah.
And your gun?
The man stares at you, unimpressed.
As if having your badge and gun are natural states, not achievements. Gun. Yeah, you don't have that. Maybe you can philosophize your way out of it.
I have a new gun now. I upgraded my gun to a rifle. Present the triangle. I'm on it, 24/7. I'm tracking it down right now.
But you haven't, because you're drunk. You lost your gun, and you're drunk. You're a drunk, gunless bum. I can smell it.
I quit drinking forever. It's only me in this boring hellhole now.
I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then, huh?
'Cause I'm a hobo cop.
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
Hold on, I just haven't washed myself after the autopsy. Wait, it may be because of the pheromone. Yeah, it's been a bit of a week. I'm sorry I smell bad.
A bit of a week? You're drunk, and you let a suspect escape, a certain Clasier, because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuragis. We know.
Clasier? She was some kind of spy from the Occident, specially trained. Not taking her in was the right thing to do. She gave a vital clue that led us to the island. Yeah, let her go as an act of mercy.
Oh, well, if you let her go, I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, who shot herself in the head.
Yeah.
Or the fact that you very likely sold your gun for booze. That's peanuts. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired unvetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals.
Here comes the cavalry.
Oh yeah, Kim, tell him.
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
I also solved the case. It's solved. All of it. Yeah, it was a massacre. We got wiped. Where the hell were you? The firefight is a trivial matter compared to the greatest discovery of this century. Yeah, that is true. I also solved the case. It's solved, all of it.
Detective, it's better if I do that.
It says in a lowered voice.
It's so much better if he does this. 1,000,000 times better.
Okay.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He brushes a stray strand of hair out of his eye and coughs.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's all true. Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
See?
1 week.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's not a good communication strategy for an officer. It's just strange, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a true blue moralist, a man of the center, not prone to political outbursts, which is commendable, but also at odds with his behavior.
Okay.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. But despite all this, he is a great detective, one of the best I have seen, in fact.
Oh.
He can talk human beings into telling him anything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped working on the case. He is tireless, madly driven. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, I have to disagree with you, Mr. Vicmar, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Yeah, that was awesome. I really liked that part. That was fucking great. It's better than anything I hear on the fucking radio these days, that's for sure.
Okay, he did something.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation.
What about the husband?
He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
Oh, here it comes. The most important part.
A new species?
Fucking A, man.
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
Ooh, shit.
He takes out the photo of the phasmid and shows it to the officers across the yard. The wind blows, flapping the glossy rectangle in his hand.
Don't drop it, man.
You hear gasps beneath the howling of the wind.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Boom shakalaka, motherfucker. So, as you can see, I'm a pretty okay detective. Oceana? Say nothing. Boom shakalaka. Say nothing.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
No.
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. he became near catatonic.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Booming it up. Boomer style. Yeah. The Phasmid may have contributed to his mental state in some way over the years.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
Yes, it really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
His tired eyes follow the photo as the lieutenant puts it away.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Also, the Phasmid was female. The reeds are its nests. The killer, Lilianovich draws. Lilianovich? Yeah. We have a strong motive for him. The previous head of the Debardeurs Union was assassinated by our killer. A bunch of stuff. Okay, there was also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes, fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How did you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Alright.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
Okay, the killer. We have a strong motive for him.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
Revolutionary matronym?
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead. This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
And wasn't.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
He killed the mercenary, hoping to start a war between the company and the Union. He killed the mercenary in an act of jealousy.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
A strange psychosexual fascination. The result of spending all this time in solitude on the islands of this bay. And trauma too. He himself gave a political reason. In his mind, he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
It's more than that. A perfect folding mechanism, like the Phasmid. Fucking Phasmid. It's way more than that. I'll win her back with this. It's my masterpiece. They'll teach this in cop school. I did all I could. Every second was a struggle. I'm still not completely satisfied with it. It could have been just a little neater. Yeah.
Get over yourself. You're not a perfectionist. You're a cop and you did a good job, with a lot of help from Lieutenant Kitsuragi. And none of this can hide the smell of booze on the wind.
He buttons his jacket.
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It is there. Like in your bones or something.
Yeah. Been drinking so much, it's just... Yeah, it's just part of you now.
It will pass. In time.
In a long time. The previous head of the Oh yeah, this word. Union was assassinated by our killer.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martinez, where Evrard and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
The lieutenant lowers his voice just a little.
Understood, of course.
But a case against Everard would be big.
I would prefer not to partake in anything Union-related, for political neutrality.
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal out of it at first mention.
Also, the Phasmid was female. The reeds are its nest.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
Yeah, it had gathered items in its nest. A helmet, a scope, and a passport.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male.
Ooh.
This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
Yeah, spruce up your nest so it looks awesome. That way the females are gonna be like, ooh, this guy really knows his shit. There are birds like that. I saw a documentary about, yeah, it was a bunch of different stuff, but it was like about some bird. I forget what is the name of the bird, but they make like their nest just like that. Just like they're super neat with building their nest to attract females, and the female birds come by and they inspect the nest, and depending on how good they were at building the nest, they either stay or leave. So yeah, very interesting.
Bowers are built by males of the species who can't afford colorful mating displays physically. This one was plain colored.
It could have been a male, actually. I mean, I don't know.
Must be robust if it can move a helmet with its limbs.
He trails off, lost in thought. I think it's produced by Parthenogenesis.
As in cloning itself? What makes you think so?
It told me. Observation.
Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's a male or female. The bower would just be rudimentary behavior from before the parthenogenetic mutation.
Parthogenic, yeah, man, what a word.
That makes sense, yes.
Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here.
Yeah. It had mandibles that looked like hair, and it was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carp discovers new species. Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too much.
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
Oh yeah.
Without it,
He shakes his head.
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still.
I also looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is.
Rodesain Gislane 10, a commercial building where all business go bankrupt. I looked into it.
Why? That's not what you were supposed to do here.
Yeah, but
There was a fridge we needed and a possible witness. He was just chasing a lead and ended up advising a local shopkeeper. It was okay.
Of course. Call it community outreach, right?
yep. Fuck yeah, bolt gun unlocked, got my gear for Dark Tide ready. Oh, nice. Grats. Yeah, again, I'm gonna need to figure out what's wrong with the code I got from the graphics card. I'm gonna try to redeem it again later. Seems to be some kind of issue with it. So what do you say? Want to take this hot shit back? Point yourself.
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
Shrugs. Like, yeah, okay, fuck it.
So I have to. Jude,
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
Quick nod.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Money.
okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Wait, I have a few questions before we go about who I am.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Okay, am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre? Precinct 41. What kind of station is it?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed, and everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
He tilts his head northward.
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
John McClane? Oh shit, bad guys ready for some fucking shit, alright. Torsen and McLean?
Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester McLean.
Oh.
They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
Chester McLean.
They are damn iconic, though, Torsen and McLean.
An iconic duo, I take it.
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We are garbage.
Jesus. And the Sea Wing is?
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
And the prize is?
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
Shit. Did we recently shoot up a church by any chance? Point to the church.
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Yeah, sounds really bad. Really bad.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
Yeah, of course you were. What happened? Why did we need to go there?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
Ah, so I work in the bloody murder station?
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershaw. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Why am I like this? Fast, but I need to tell Lena about this as soon as possible.
Who is Lena?
Lena,
She
Wheels.
lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock, remember?
Yeah, cryptozoologist. She lives in Jamrock, on Tabernacle Road. She told me about this basement.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
She looks at Winkmare.
Fine, if we're gonna drop you off anyway.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
Some chick. Who?
Dora something. Dora Ingerlund. Yeah, you mentioned the name.
Not Dora Dubois.
So we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
Shit. When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago? She was way before my time.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey man, fuck you. Shit takes time. Okay, 6 years is not that much. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing, I think. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora Ingerlund really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
Wow. No. I meant, what did she do?
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
The fuck?
Snow Welkin. Blonde Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go home.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
In other words, he's heard enough about this.
So who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
What?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
But before.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
That does explain a lot. No way, I was a flagellant monk.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair.
The collection of fall sportswear I have amassed.
Some of your more old-school wording choices. Your posture, even. The constant stretches.
God, even this javelin throwing freak here.
Oh god. Contact Mike.
Of course. Contact Mike.
He's been on about Mike again. I hate that guy.
Why? Contact Mike is a reprise of the most inspiring basic sporting principle of open competition. A 5,000 in one rank outsider.
Oh, you don't say. Does he also vault an impassable gulf of finance and privilege?
It is getting cold out.
She looks around at the dilapidated? What? Fishing village. Man, stop complaining. I've been out in this rain and shit for fucking 7 days now. You've been here for 10 minutes? Fucking hell. When was this? When was I a gym teacher?
In your 20s or late 20s. You've really let yourself go since then.
Thanks. You said in Coron? I was a gym teacher there?
Yes, you taught gym in Cool. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
The smell of sweat and glue. The worn floorboards. Coudon is just east of Jamrock. It was a short walk every morning to the baseball field. or the sports building.
High school. Harry, your goings-on with Kuno, Andre, Acel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so juvie.
Juvie.
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
Why did I join the RCM then?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
Man, I should have joined the YMCA instead.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries, and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
Okay, I see now. Yeah, I see now.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Oh yeah, I'm the greatest. Or was. I mean, I'm no longer. I used to be. Probably. Okay, am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre?
No.
And no, because the suspect seems to think...
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
Okay, well, that's good. Seems like this suicidal thing is working in my favor then.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
He would immediately backpedal out of it. I told you it's not that bad.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, what will you do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
About what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
He pulls up his collar and looks around. The cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Distant traffic. A scrap of newspaper drifts by, carried by the wind. It says, tensions rise in Terminal YC in light of the Debardeurs strike in Terminal B. Among representatives of every industry in Coal City, you read.
Want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I meant investigate. Come work in Precinct 41.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit in. Am crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Oh, you say no, man. I mean, Horseface, Mr. Positivity here, and whatever the fuck this is, and yeah.
This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one, but he's at a loss.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
The lieutenant turns very serious all of a sudden.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
He returns her smile.
He's really considering it.
Oh yeah, Kim is gonna be with me forever. I'm ready.
Good.
She looks at you, then Whiskey Bear.
Fuck it, let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
All the whiskers here.
The great district hums in the falling rain. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Grand Couronne, from Precinct 41 to Boogie Street, forking into the rain-swept horizon.
Man, I wanna live on Boogie Street.
You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course.
Oh shit. The gang.
Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the RCM. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minot? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Alright. Let's go. Oh yeah. You son of a bitch. God damn. What a game. What an amazing fucking game. This has to be... This is one of the best games I've ever played, story-wise. It's... Yeah, it's one of those games that leaves you speechless at parts. Like there are some segments, is that the right word for it? So parts, scenes that are just, oh, they're so authentic, like, so they feel so real. The world is so alive, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I really hope they make a sequel or continue this series. Like I know there's some stuff with the company, yada yada, don't want to get into it, so that's too bad. I just hope they maybe get a new team together to do something similar. Would be pretty sweet. Yeah. This has been a joy. This has been just an amazing experience. Yeah. Goddamn. We are gonna play this again. Maybe I think the music is super loud right now. Seems like it. Yeah. Voice actors. Dot Major. He was Kuno and he was Whiskers. Whiskers. Racist lorry driver. Man. Yeah, I'm just looking at the voice actors. Great fucking job, guys. Goddamn. The voice actors for this game is on point. Just, yeah. Well, fucking... yeah. It's hard to... I don't know what to say. Just good work all around. It's gonna be super fun to play this game again. Just go for the fucking madness. The absolute fucking corn berserker wrecking machine. Take those shit, just... Yeah. As a raging powerhouse. It's gonna be interesting. Just knock the fucking shit out of Measurehead. Yeah. I can't wait. What do you guys think? I know you love it, Puddles. What do you think of this game? JJ, did you enjoy it? If you're still here? Yes. Yeah. Goddamn. Best indie RPG I personally played? Yeah, absolutely. Kinda wish you get a temporary memory loss so you can experience it again for the first time. Like Harry, yeah. Thinking about making a Measurehead-like character for Blaze in the Dark RPG. He's an interesting character, like super fascist, racist man with like outdated beliefs. Just, yeah, I mean, this is the 50s of this world. I mean, it's not a real place. It's based off of somewhere in France, I believe. But it's not an actual place, from my understanding. So they created a unique world for this game. It's just based on different things. Some of this game, or like the story, not the story, but the storytelling and the feeling of the game makes me want to play a different game that I haven't played, but I've seen a playthrough. Not the complete game, but an extensive part of it, at least, of a game called The Sunless Sea. And that is another game I would like to maybe play through. The setting is for a Victorian steampunk horror. So think racist Indian in UK, advertising the supremacy of the British white man over yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, it could be interesting. Sounds yeah. Sounds interesting indeed. I'm just I always have been super uncomfortable when I just get fucking triggered by any form of racism. I fucking hate it. It's just, yeah, can't stand it. Just can't, yeah. It's just such a weird thing to me. Like, who cares? Now, yeah, you like the playthrough, JJ? It's, yeah. Kinda wanna linger, just stay here for a bit. Because this was something else. Yeah, just... I can't believe that the Fastbid actually made an appearance in the end. Yes, that had my like hair, the hair of my the back of my neck is, yeah, standing. I was like, oh my god. From last stream, that was probably one of my favorite moments in gaming. And not even game, just movies, whatever. From anything. Such a great... It's exactly at the right time when you're not expecting it at all. Yeah. Holy butts. Yeah, this is please make more games like this. We need them. Mankind, be vigilant. We loved you.